Hello, hello everybody. Today is our channel, Everything About America and Realtor Investor. My name is Lana and today is Kevin. He is investor in real estate, yes? So Kevin, can you tell us about your experience a little bit? Where
My
did you buy?
experience has been wonderful so far.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing this for a decade.
Mm-hmm.
Over the past decade, things have changed. So, I think the best advice I can give you is to continue to talk to other real estate agents, developers, brokers, and learn what it is that is changing and how can you best utilize it in your next investments.
Yes, I understand, but how did you find good deals? Where did you buy your houses? What houses do you have and where?
Well, there's lots of techniques to finding a good deal. One would be finding a house that obviously needs upkeep. And then you would need to do a background check on the house and on the lot that it's in. Um, let's see here. Other tips would be
Where did you find these deals?
listening to agents, listening to trends, understanding the economics, knowing about how much supply is in the area, the demand, knowing about what jobs are coming, what kind of cuts may be happening. And that's more for short-term buyers and leasers. If you're looking for someone, if you're
Long-term?
somebody that's going to buy a house and stay there and live there for 2 years, you're going to get that $250,000 married couple, $500,000 couple that's tax-free, and I think that is something that nothing can compare to. The other thing is, some people will buy a house with cash.
That's good.
Right, it's nice to buy a house with cash because then you can play with the equity. The other thing is, though, that people forget is that when you buy a house with cash, you are saying, oh, bank, I don't want to take your free money. Because your free money, which is basically the principal and everything other than the 20%, that all goes up in value. So you can put all your cash down and not do anything else with that cash, which you could have been doing, when your bank will give you the money. So take that cash that's sitting around and invest it. Plus your house is an investment. Your bank pays 80% of it, and it's going to go up in value over and above. So you're making money in two ends. That's why it's not always the best to buy with cash. Let the banks give you the money that you will use to make more money.
Okay, it's financial leverage.
Absolutely. It's a simple thing. But these are the things that people need to know. And once you know the simple things, we're humans. We're smart. We're going to think of all kinds of great little tricks like that, which seem simple at the time. But once you learn them and figure them out, you're like, why didn't I think of that? So that's basically it. And another very, very important aspect is to network with other agents.
Investors, probably.
Right. Not all agents can meet all people at all time. Not all agents have an understanding of an area. When someone approaches them and says, I'd like to buy a house in this area, that agent doesn't know much about houses in that area. Well, if you formed a connection, he'll call you and you'll get that house. Before you know it, that network is creating more wealth for you, or more opportunities to be the agent, the selling agent. So that's another thing that most people know. And it's something that, especially someone new to the area, you want to take advantage of that and start making those networks. And you want to fulfill your part. So make sure, if you're given something, you want to return the favor. Hey, I've got a guy and I don't know much about this area that he wishes to purchase in, and that right there will form bonds and create a web. They call it kind of a web of agents that you're going to catch people in that web, and that it's just more money, more opportunity.
So Kevin, where did you buy your houses? Where?
I stuck in San Mateo.
In San Mateo.
Yes.
And where exactly?
Yes, I like San Mateo.
Why?
It's kind of like California. Once you get out of California, purchasing in California, because of the returns on all the other property throughout the United States, for most, other properties, except for maybe the Hartfords or parts of Manhattan or most of the coastal states actually have a monopoly on the ability to maintain house prices and to grow in house prices, because there's nothing like those areas, and the easy access, and most businesses want to stay close to there. So
In Silicon Valley, a lot of money, venture
right,
capitalists.
Silicon Valley, it's
Menlo
established. Houses are going to continue to be needed there. So, take with it what you want. It's just advice. You can hear it and obviously, expand on it. So, I'm not all-knowing, but hopefully what I've told you is something that's going to get your foot in the door and make you successful here in America.
So what about your mortgage? What's your interest rate?
For the one that I live in, I want a mortgage, because in the end, when I sell it, I want that live-in tax-free incentive. The other ones that rent, when you rent out, you don't get that. So you need to strategize differently, as far as with the bank, the mortgage, the rate that you're going to have to lease it, all kinds of stuff. And in the end, you may figure out that it's not something that's going to ever give you the return.
So, and what's your advice? What is better, to rent or to buy a house? What's your opinion? You're American?
It depends on the market. Depends on the market. It gets tight in housing, rent goes up. There's more demand, and the supply is the same. What do? We rent. We raise the prices. It's just simple economics. And then once renting goes down and the ability to rent is not as easy or whatever, or the ability to get loans is easier, renting doesn't have that appeal. So more people are going to buy houses. It's just feeling out what's going to happen next. So.
Anyway, I think it's better to buy, because at least you have collateral.
Right. I've always
if
said
something
that.
happens, you can rent out. You can sell.
Even if housing prices go down, you still own the lot and the home itself.
Yes, and home itself.
Right, but it is a very scary and very, sacrificial thing to do. You don't know what's going to happen, and it is a very scary thing. You pay your mortgage on time, you pay your property taxes, you may even rent it out. It depends how, you're going to go about it, and so you have that fear of what may happen. So they all have that aspects where you have to figure through what is and what is not more likely to happen, and make your best choice.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
And thank you for using our service. We just sold house. Thank you, Kevin.
Of course. My pleasure.
Have a nice day.
You too. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's about San Mateo a little bit. So Kevin talked about his experience selling, buying houses in San Mateo. He used our company, our service, professional real estate, licensed real estate in California, and we did everything very quickly. We closed the deal very quickly. That's why if you'd like to sell houses, your house to buy, let us know. We do everything quickly and properly. Thank you so much, guys. Subscribe to our channel. See you. Don't forget to comment, and don't waste your time. Start investing in California. It's a nice area. Prices are going up significantly every year. That's why don't waste your time. So thank you. See you guys. See you. Bye.